Cheers.
Yes, sir. Cheers. Oh. How do you buy? What? I'm playing.
That was hella smooth.
Straight from Mexico.
Really?
That's racist.
No, I swear to God.
I'm joking.
You know how to tell?
How?
The percentage, and usually they got a sticker.
It's a lot higher.
Nah, it's lower, so it's smoother.
Interesting.
Oh, okay.
Makes sense.
Real agave.
Yeah. So usually they have like a little sticker right there and shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, welcome back to the podcast. Today we got a very special guest. We got big Thuder boy Joe Maynor and
I'm not even Thuder, man. Chill out.
the moist guy himself, Big Nate.
Extra moist.
How y'all doing today?
Cool. How you feeling?
Chilling.
Excellent.
How was y'all drive up here?
It was cool. It didn't take that long. Well, it didn't feel that long anyway.
Yeah.
Kind of boring, though. I'm not gonna lie. It was a lot of
Whoa.
cows and fields.
Whoa. I thought my conversation was cool.
Oh no, the conversation was cool. I'm talking about the scenery.
I see how you moving.
Yeah, scenery was very bland. It was like Bakersfield. Cows.
Perfect introduction to the question. So where are you guys from? Bakersfield?
Yeah, Bakersfield.
Bakersfield, California.
Yup.
Yes. Memorial Hospital.
Tell us about Bakersfield a little bit. How's it growing up in Bakersfield?
Ratchet.
Ratchet.
That's the word. It depends on what side you come from. I grew up kind of like on the west side, so it was ratchet. I ain't gonna lie. Like I went to for those people that are from Bakersfield, I went to McKinley, Emerson, and BHS. So if you from Bakersfield and you know that little trio.
That was the most lit trio, really.
Yeah. It was ratchet, but I had a good time, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? I stayed out the way, did my thing, you feel me? But,
how's the music scene in Bakersfield? Is there a lot of artists out there?
Yes, a lot of artists starting to pop off. It's like, for once I can say that. Like, excuse me. But I did an interview before, and I was kind of like, nah, it ain't that many artists. But now, yo, I ain't gonna lie, we got some people out there that's shining. It's dope.
So do you really feel gaining like traction outside of the city too, not just in the city?
Do you feel like Bakersfield is starting to get attention now?
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, Yep. Because I used to feel like I was like, obviously we have like other people that's made it outside of rap, but I used to feel like I was the only one that was like getting somewhere in rap. I don't feel that way at all anymore. I feel like there's like a good five of us that's doing really well. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And do you feel like it's difficult kind of making it out of Bakersfield as an artist just because a lot of people don't know where Bakersfield's from? Yeah,
I would say, but that's the thing now. So like before, yeah, I think now it's getting damn near easier because like I feel like, from work that we put in and people followed that blueprint, and now that it's multiple people that are doing almost the same thing and it's working for all of us, it's making it to where like if you see that blueprint and you're smart enough, you just follow it. Yeah. You feel me?
And plus, it's like not oversaturated with artists. It's hella artists, but it's not like somewhere LA. You know what I'm saying? It's like too many to break through the noise. Yeah. But the only problem is it's a gift and a curse because we don't have no infrastructure.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't have no type of anybody who could put you on, nobody who could do nothing for you, give you a look. We don't have none of that shit. So it's like, you got kind of both. You got to make the way with it type shit. Yeah. But I feel like I prefer this way over the other way, low key.
Yeah, sometimes I think that, but I feel like the come up would have been faster.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I just feel like it makes you grind harder sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I do enjoy the process, but you know what I'm saying? A nigga, not right now, but a nigga went broke during the process a few times, you feel me? So, those struggles kind of like make it to where I wish I was like in a different situation, but, life is life, and I got to enjoy what I got going on.
Yeah. And that ain't too far from Los Angeles either, so I could just make the move and just double back and all that, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, it wasn't too much of an issue to, what I'm saying, get out of there.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. But let's talk about you guys. How'd you guys meet?
McKinley.
Yeah, McKinley. Yep.
Yeah, we've been knowing each other since third grade.
Yeah.
I started at McKinley in the third grade. I was like some other elementary schools for like first 2 or 3 years. Yeah. So to McKinley, linked up, and then I didn't go to Emerson with pretty much everybody else. I went to another junior high. It was called Fruitvale, and then came back. Linked up with everybody at BHS again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep.
Got locked back in. But yeah, we was always homies back then too.
Yeah, we had went on this field trip one time, bro. We had went on this field trip one time. I always tell this story because it's random as shit. But this one I knew this was my dog, yo. We went on this field trip, and like he was eating a salad. I seen this like little white cheese in there. I was like, what you got going on over there, Cuddy? And he was like, yo, this that feta. He was like, this that feta cheese. Yep. And he had me taste that shit. We've been boys ever since. I swear to God. Yep. I swear to God, that's my dog.
Sal's really go crazy though.
That's my dog.
Yeah,
the palates was really expanded back then. Shout out to my moms.
Yeah. Yep. And for people that don't know, it's Big Nate, Joe's producer. Manager,
engineer. So I produce sometimes. I guess you could call it more of like vocal producing, maybe. Yeah, but engineer, manager, yep.
Yeah, that's why shit sounds nice,
crisp,
real crisp.
Oh yeah.
And let's talk about the label Heavy Rain Music. How'd that come about?
I was thinking of something I was just like different from the city, and like I'm from Bakersfield, California. We don't get too much rain. So it's just a little play on words. And then like I was working at Marshall's at the time. I was actually in the back of the stock room and I was just like brainstorming like, dog, I want to make something that's dope, that'll stand out. And honestly, crazy enough, I wanted it to rhyme with Taylor Gang. I wanted to get signed to Taylor Gang. So I tried to make it rhyme with Taylor Gang. Okay. So I was like, I'm going to start my own thing, but like make it to where like, you know, once Wiz do sign me, you feel me? It all makes sense. You feel me? So, but yeah, that's where it come from.
That's dope. How long you been doing music for?
Seriously, I say about 4.5, 5 years. But I've been doing music for like 7. Yeah.
And do you consider yourself an R&B artist or a rapper or a mixture of both?
Shit, you tell me.
I personally see you more like an R&B artist, but I want to see what you consider yourself.
Well, see, that's crazy because I make predominantly like bouncier R&B music, but my rap songs are my biggest songs. Yeah. So I can't really gauge it. Yeah. You feel me? But my fan base prefers my R&B shit over the rap shit. Yeah. So it don't really make sense what's going on, but I just kind of make what I think is good at the time. So whatever I'm feeling that day, I'm a very like spontaneous person. So I go in the studio. Nigga, I might have had something in my head all day I wanted to work on. I might get to the studio and be like, nigga, fuck that, Nate. Load up this random ass shit.
Some other shit.
Load up some random ass. I'm just like that. So it's like, you know, I go off feeling. I feel like art is about feeling. So
I feel like most of your catalog is singing though.
Yeah, I would agree.
I would say majority of the catalog is probably more to the singing for sure.
But even when you rap too, I feel like it has like a melody, you know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people like fuck with it more instead of just like you know what I'm saying?
That's damn near what rap is now, is melodic rap.
Yeah. Well, mumble melodic rap.
I feel like it escalated out of that. It's a little more clear now. Yeah. Maybe it's just because I understand it more, you know what I'm saying, as you grow up.
It depends on who you're listening to.
Yeah, that too for sure.
Yeah, because I feel like nowadays you can find what you want to find. You know what I'm saying? There's something for everybody. So if you're just listening to the bulk of it, it might sound real mumbly. You know what I'm saying? It might sound real mumbly for sure.
And then what you preference more like that ratchet music or music for the ladies?
Music for the ladies for sure. Yeah,
it's a better market for sure.
Yeah. And then my fan base is predominantly women, so it just makes sense.
Yeah, it's really like 80%.
Yeah, it's
really in the analytics, like really look at it. Yeah, it's like 80%.
They think a nigga handsome, man.
And that's why I personally feel like you get like a lot of support just because I always tell people like the women are always gonna support more than the men will. You get what I'm saying? Like if you do rap shit, like people from the hood are gonna slap it here and there, but they're never gonna really buy your shit or ever go to your concert.
They don't buy tickets.
Well, not even that too. Yeah. They're not even gonna try to put people on. Yeah. They're not even gonna want to seem like they look like a fan of a dude.
Yeah. Facts.
Because it's like ego kill for them a little bit. Like, yeah,
definitely. Because I feel like I don't know. I just feel like music for the ladies is better all around. Just like even shows, you know, you do your thing. The girls give that good vibe. You on stage, just vibing out with them.
Well, and plus two more dudes will come if they know it's gonna be hella ladies there.
Yeah, facts.
So yeah, it works out for sure.
Yeah.
And you about to do a show this Saturday? Or next Saturday. Next
Saturday, yup. Next Saturday, April 16th, Bakersfield, California. If this drops before it, you know what I'm saying? Pop out, come see your boy. It's my first solo show like ever. It's just me and special guests. Like you're gonna get an hour of me damn near. You feel me? So pop out. But yeah, April 16th, I'm gonna do a show in Bakersfield.
And do you feel like because of COVID, you weren't able to do too many shows?
Yeah, bro. Literally at the height of because I don't think I've like dropped like too much at all. I've only gotten more known, but at the height of my musical like shit, you feel me? Like when my songs were doing the best that they were doing, COVID had just hit. Like I think I had got my first 1 million views right like the same month COVID hit. Yeah.
Shut shit down. It was tragic.
Yeah. That song For What was in like every club in California. I used to get videos every day. of clubs, not like just people in the car. I mean, people in the car, of course, but like mainly clubs. Yeah. I was like,
and it was empty. It was like all spread out and shit.
Yeah,
like, crazy.
It was cool.
When COVID hit, how do you approach your music? Did you take like a little break, or did you just keep working it?
I don't think he's taken a break since he started.
Yeah, I mean, but I would take a break, like in comparison to my other work, like in comparison to my previous work ethic.
Yeah,
you feel me? I don't think it was like a actual break. I don't take breaks. Like, you know, I can't. This is my job. You feel me? Like, you can't just take breaks from your job.
Yeah,
so,
sure.
But yeah, I would say that.
And do you feel like COVID affected you in a good way or in a bad way? Because I know a lot of people, like, it slowed them down with shows and whatnot, but some people actually got real creative and started engaging with their audience a lot more.
I feel like I've got more known during that, but it slowed down my like the money part of it a little bit. I still make good money, but actually, you know, let's cut that out. You know, but what's it called? It slowed down like we could have been doing tours and shit. You feel me? We could have been touching the people for real, and it slowed that part of it down. You know, the more money you have in this, the more you can invest in what you're doing. Definitely. You feel me? So I would say, yeah, slow me down for sure.
Were you doing shows like prior to that? Like, yeah, opening up for people and all that?
Yeah.
Like around Bakersfield or all around?
All around.
All around. Yeah. So do you feel like your audience is a lot bigger now? Like now that, like, what's your expectation for your first solo show?
Sell out for sure.
Sell out for
I
sure.
I don't expect nothing less.
Yeah.
I don't expect a person less. You feel me? Sell out. Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. How was touring with Benny and all that?
Oh yeah, that's my dog. I mean, we haven't went on like an official tour yet, but we traveled and done some shows. Man, that's my dog. We have a lot of fun. Benny's my brother. That nigga's a nutcase. I fuck with bro heavy. So like when we whatever we do, I have fun.
Yeah, I was seeing the recap shows over there. Yeah, all the girls on the stage.
It feel like a movie.
Yeah,
that shit really do feel like when you watch like rappers' blogs and shit from back in the day when they do tour shows and all that. That's like what it felt like for real. Like the whole gang in a hotel just turning up, you know what I'm saying, little prayers before the artist goes on stage and shit. It's like that. Like,
yeah, definitely.
Really feel like that for sure.
Yeah, and that shit definitely feels like your work is paying off when you just see everybody just vibing to your shit.
All the lights, all the cell phones in the crowd. Crazy.
I was backstage, right? We was back there getting faded before the show. I must have popped my head out, and I think the homie Young Reese was performing at the time. Like the whole back half of the crowd see me and was screaming. Like they lost their shit. They was like, oh shit, like what's going on? I was like, oh my God. So I had to pop back in, but it was dope to see. For sure.
Yeah, I think they all knew we was in there.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. They did.
How'd you meet Benny? Through music?
Yeah, through music. Yeah, I posted one of my songs on his blog, and then I had hit him up just to say thank you type shit. I was just like, appreciate you, bro, type shit. And then he was like, y'all be in Bakersfield sometimes. Like, hit me up when I'll hit you up when I go down there type shit. So I think soon after that, I said like a week, maybe 2 later, he hit me and was like, yo, I want to make a song. He was like, can you fuck with me type shit? Mm-hmm. I was like, yeah, it's good. And I just told Nate, and we've been locked in ever since.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shit. Everything I think he's recorded has been with us type shit.
Yeah. I definitely feel like it helped both of you guys. Like, cause I think Benny wasn't really making too much music around the time, right?
No, I literally made his first song.
First song together. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of like you guys kind of like he had his platform, and then you just had the good music and all that. So it just went hand in hand with everything.
Yeah. And trajectory was, you know what I'm saying, like going up during that whole process too. So
literally,
yeah. That shit was fire.
And you was working a lot with Mike Sherman in the beginning too, huh?
Yeah. So at that time when me and Benny had made that song, I had a song with Mike Sherman that was going crazy in the city called Say Less. Yeah. I had another one called Midnight. They both went crazy.
With Blast.
Yeah, with Blast and Mike Sherman. Yeah, my bad.
Name drop.
Yeah.
I think that's the first time I heard your music with through his shit too, because out here they play his shit a lot. You know what I'm saying? So it was definitely like a good approach on your end too, to just kind of gain audience from out here. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
And it was hella natural too. You know what I'm saying? Like every session just was vibes. And that's why I think you see the progression into how many singles they have together, all the projects. You know what I'm saying? Everything in the works that's to come. It's like it was just all organic. It was all natural, and the shit flowed like it was smooth in the studio. So
facts. And speaking of that, Joe and Benny too on the way. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
And people want to know what happened to the Draco video.
Sheesh, that's a tough one to explain. We was waiting for the right moment, and then we had a date that we were gonna drop it, and he happened to pass away before the date.
Yeah.
And so after that, we didn't feel right dropping it.
Yeah.
So pretty much.
Yeah, it makes sense. A lot of people have been asking me like if I did it, I was like, I don't know. Like, you gotta ask them. But I'm just like, they're probably holding out for a reason. Because even before he passed, it was just like hella people were expecting it. You know
Fire ass video too.
Probably the best video we have.
Yeah. It's really an incredible video and just an incredible moment for us. Like, it's somebody that we listened to for years and years back. I was like, man, shit back in fucking high school, like freshman year type shit. So that was just such a moment. So, you know what I'm saying? We gotta respect, you know, the situation. So.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, when the time is right, you know.
Yeah, you know, if we ever get the right time. If we ever get, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. So, what was your approach for GLS? Let's talk about that a little bit. Do you had a specific way you wanted to do it, type of songs, type of features you want to get on it, or what was your whole approach with it?
I would say, like, before it was GLS, I didn't necessarily have because those songs were technically from other projects at first. I was making little projects that I had ideas for, and I would keep scrapping them, you know what I'm saying? And then Ghetto Love Songs, that name like popped out, and I was like, yo, this name is it. And then from there, it gave me a sense of like real direction. And it let me know like, okay, because mind you, like going back to that question you first asked me, I was like having an identity crisis. I was like, damn, I don't know if I want to rap or if I want to sing more, because like I feel like I wasn't getting respect from, you know, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I'm still I don't know how to explain it, but I'm still cool with a lot of people, and I still want to get respect from certain people, if that makes sense. Because in my city, especially, without that respect, like people just don't fuck with you low key. So I was like, damn, I want to keep it rapping because I know the singing can turn those type of people off, but I know the singing kept the females, and I enjoy making the singing more. You know what I'm saying? But and also another dilemma is the rapping. Like I said, my biggest song was a rap song. So it was a real bad identity crisis I was having. But like I just like one day I just kind of like woke up and I told Nate too, I was like, hey man, like nah, I gotta be confident. Like everything I do, I gotta be super confident about. Like I know I make like fire shit. Like let me be confident about it. And then when that name happened, it gave me a full blown like idea, and I went at it with a full head of steam, and yeah, it came out like I say like 6 months later after that.
Yeah, there really was like 3 other projects. I think that it even had ideas. All those other projects, they all had ideas, they all had concepts, and everything was like planned out. We had the 6-month plan thing that we sent into the labels and shit. It was all literally on paper. And then but once that name came, it was like boom. And we had hella conversations in the studio talking about the identity crisis, trying to figure out, should we do the rapping or the singing? It was a lot of conversations about that for sure. Like it was definitely, you know, a lot of moments we had to work through.
It was tough for me because, like, mind you, I was like, this is my job. I got to keep dropping to keep my, you know what I'm saying, income and coming, just to keep my name relevant. You feel me? So it was like, damn, I'm not dropping right now because I'm going through this, and it was like bugging me. I probably dropped in 2021. I dropped like 3 solo songs or something like that.
Which is crazy. For if you told any label that, they would be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Bro,
like
what?
Yeah, not dropping that infrequent is like really out of pocket for artists.
And then telling me that, mind you, because like I said, this is my job. I can't do that. That's like if you did 3 videos in a year. You feel me? You gonna be like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? So it was kind of that, bro. And I probably dropped, I mean, mind you, that's aside from the Joe and Benny stuff, because Joe and Benny came out like early 2021. But yeah, yo, the identity crisis, right after that, though, we got it right.
It's that inspiration hit, and it was like solid. Because certain ideas hit, and you know. You know what I'm saying? Some shit you kind of iffy about, but when that one comes along, you're like, nah, that's it. Like, there's no second guessing.
And you probably had like songs that didn't make other projects, so you probably start gathering hella songs. Probably had way more songs that weren't even on the project.
Well, we got probably like 500 songs in a hard drive at this point.
I be working, bro.
How do you choose what songs go on that? Probably like the type of feel, the type, or do you just be like, all right, this one's fired, this one has to go on? Like, what's your approach on that?
I mean, it's art. It's like I just gotta feel the right way about it. If I'm feeling the right way about it, then I'm a fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes at the like Like even when people around me not fucking with it as much as I'm fucking with it, if I'm feeling it, gang. I don't really give a fuck what niggas is talking about. And then like, I feel like I got a good ear, especially like, you know what I'm saying? I usually know what people want to hear, like from me and from other people. So, you know, I'm gonna trust my vision when it comes to the art part of it. I don't know everything, don't get me wrong, but when it comes to the art, I usually trust my vision.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Was there a lot of good songs that you feel like you didn't put on the project?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I be going through the hard drive playing shit. Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna keep this for myself.
I feel like when you get to a certain point in music to where like you'll never make a bad song, but not every song's gonna be great.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm at that point to where like I'm a good enough artist to where I won't never make nothing where I'm off beat or nothing. So you know, I'm never gonna make a trash song, but not everything gonna be good. You know?
It's even certain energies in the studio now. When we recording certain songs, we can tell if it's one of them caliber.
Yeah.
Like when we recorded Toxic, we just recorded a song like, what was that, last night? Last night that gave us the same exact feeling as when we recorded Toxic. Yeah. And we're like, oh yeah, we already know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so there's kind of levels to your perception of your own music too.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Nice.
And what's your guys' favorite song on the project, and probably or the most proud of song that you're on the project? Because you might have one that's like you like the most, and not other people think is probably the best song, and they probably got their favorite song. What's your personal one? And why?
Okay, I would say I knew people were gonna like Toxic first. I knew people were gonna like Toxic, but I think there's like 3 or 4 other singles on there that can work as well. But my favorite songs, I have like 3 that I really, really like.
Your top one. I need that one.
That one is 4 a.m. Interlude and What's the Pull Up. Like those are the 2 like I can't really decide. Yeah.
And why do you feel like those are your favorite? The vibe, or from experiences from the song?
It's a mixture of both. So like that What's the Pull Up like vibe, yo. When I shit come on, I just feel cookout. Like I feel like I got that energy right now. Like I want to be with the fam. I want to, you know what I'm saying, just vibe out with my people. With that 4 a.m. interlude on some sneaky link, like we ain't supposed to be doing this, but it's a moment that's like it's described perfectly for niggas that's ever been in that moment. It ain't got to be a sneaky link, just you linking with a girl on a late night trip. You feel me? It's that moment described perfectly. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, this that shit that I be playing on my dolo when I'm on my way to your crib and I'm looking at your photos. Like, bro, I know
it's play for play,
bro. Cause I know that I'm finna slide on you, like, nigga, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the whip looking at the photos, like, oh, she got that. Like, hold on. Like, hold on, you feel me? So I fuck with that shit heavy.
Yeah. What about you?
Mine, Prada Bay.
Prada Bay.
It's just, that song to me is just, it really executes a vibe to me. It's such a smooth, like, I don't know, but it's different though. It's not a vibe you can necessarily just put into words. Like you got to play the song to like understand the vibe. But I like that one. Plus, like sonically, it's got a really, really dope, you know what I'm saying, vibe to it. But I think Toxic probably for other people, but for me, it's Prada Bay.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of good songs on there.
It's hard to choose, for real.
You know, sometimes you got that one song maybe because of the reason why you made it, or what it means to you sometimes. So that's what I'm saying.
Or like
I just want to see
how it felt when we made it.
Yeah,
that'd be it for me sometimes too, because it gives me a whole new perspective on a song. Like people, when they listen to it, they're not gonna get that because they wasn't there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's like one of the beauties of making music, for real.
Yeah, definitely. Do you sometimes feel like there's been songs where you're like, this is the one that just didn't get the attention that you feel like it deserved?
Yeah, all the time. I mean, as an artist, you feel like everything you make is that. You feel me? But mind you, I'm very self-aware though, so I know like when it ain't all the way that, but you still think everything is really good.
Yeah, you
know what I'm saying? If I put out a song, that means I really like that song.
Yeah, definitely. But you know, there's sometimes that one song, like, this is gonna be the one that's gonna blow me up, and you're just like, bro, this did not give me that attention.
Song with Mino.
Yeah,
Hood classic. I thought that shit was gonna be way bigger. It did well, but I thought it was gonna be way bigger.
But you know what? It's really the opposite more often. Even not just with us, but with most artists.
Yeah.
If you ask them like the one that went crazy for them, they would not expect it. They probably thought it was some whatever. They didn't really care for it. A lot of times it'd be somebody convinced them to put it out and they didn't even want to put it out.
Definitely.
Yeah, that shit happens a lot.
A lot. Even with the video shit, there'd be times where I'd be like, this video, the video's cool, but I'm like, the song's kind of cheeks, and that shit just
goes crazy,
bro. And then there's ones that I shoot, I'd be like, hella effort, the song's dope, and there's like barely a couple thousand views. I'm like, bro,
that
should be.
I don't understand. I still don't understand it. I don't know if I ever will, really.
I mean, it's art. It's art. It's all about feeling. Yeah. Even his videos, him doing the video is art, yo. They, you know, what feeling did he invoke with that visual? Like, it's all, but man, it's hard to explain, but. Yeah.
What do you guys feel like it takes for someone to kind of like blow up? Is it
hella?
No, but I'm saying because nowadays it's really not about talent. So sometimes I feel like it has to be either the right moment with the algorithm, you know, the right people sharing it. It might be a TikTok dance or it might be hella different shit. So it's like now the game's hella saturated with so many artists. Like, what do you feel like is your approach to having to take it to the next step?
Okay, I used to feel like numbers would blow you up right away. That ain't how that worked. I'm like, how many views? Probably like 40, 50 million views in. How many views?
Yeah, probably like 40, I think.
Yeah, somewhere
around. Yeah, I think it's closer to 50.
Yeah, closer to 50 million views in. Views just don't blow you up. Mind you, I get noticed a good amount, but I feel like people just gotta really care. I don't know how you make them care. I mean, because you can make them care in so many different ways. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because like you said, so many other artists. So it's like, okay, we fucking with your music, but why do we care about you? Yeah. And that's kind of the question that, you know, that gets a lot of people stuck. And you see a lot of artists nowadays, they're plateauing. You get to a certain point, you plateau. You can make a good living off of it, but you never actually blow up because they don't care.
Yeah.
So you can keep them entertained enough to kind of like stay with you a little bit, but it's like, do they really care every time you drop? You know what I'm saying? Or are you just creating antics so that they check you out every time?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But for sure, more promotion. Kind of like you said, it's like talent is still, you know, a big factor, but if you weigh in the scales, promotion is like the biggest thing for sure.
Yeah, do you feel like sometimes because I be on some high shit sometimes, and I just be I don't even be smoking like that, but I just be thinking like,
okay, like high shit you don't even be smoking, yeah,
bro. Just thinking the shit, bro.
What kind of shit you want? I'm playing. I'm fucking with you.
Plan C. Shit. But sometimes I just really think about it, like what is kind of like the formula to success? You get what I'm saying? Because like I said, I've noticed a lot now that it's not about talent. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes I just think like, is there a group of people that be like, all right, this person is going to blow up? Is there that one kid in this room that's super popping and just shares your song and blows you up? Like it's a whole bunch of different things. So I just be wondering like, okay, what does it take to get to that level? You get what I'm saying? So I just be overthinking shit sometimes.
I feel like you kind of notice a lot of artists get there in different ways. Kind of like what you said. There's so many different ways. It's like you said, it could be a TikTok, could be a label, could be this or that. It's hella different ways, for sure.
But, I mean, the real question is, how many artists do you see actually, like, blowing up? You know what I'm saying? You see, I mean, you got a Jack Harlow right now. You got a Yeet. I mean, Blast did well over the last year, but that's 3 artists I could name in hip-hop, in the hip-hop space.
I think
in the last 2 years.
I think I read something that said labels sign about, like, 700 artists a year or something like that. And how many is that a month? 700 divided by 12? I'm bad at math.
Don't ask me.
Kind of a lot when you break it down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong. Somebody quote me on that. But I'm pretty sure I read that on a Billboard article.
Yeah.
But so, yeah, it's really a lot, low key.
So that's what I'm saying. The game is so saturated that you don't even see people actually blowing up nowadays. It's like, saying that to say, there is no formula anymore. Before, you can get a Kylie Jenner play on her story, and now you were up. That was like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Kylie Jenner plays people on her story, like not all the time, but when she does it quite often, you don't hear niggas blowing up off that no more. You feel me?
Even that's saturation in a sense.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like people just, when shit like that happens, it's just more of a moment instead of, you know,
a
taking it to
long-lasting
that
career.
level.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, like the Island Boys, for example, like, you know, everyone's talking about it, but it's like, where are they now? You get what I'm saying?
I'm about to say, do you consider them blown up? I don't consider them blown up.
No, that's what I said. It's more of a moment.
But I think that's how the game changed a little bit, though. It's like, you get moments. Artists have moments. Yeah. Anybody getting that type of attention, like 5-10 years ago, oh yeah, you blown up.
Exactly.
But now, it turned into moments, basically.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of times they have moments because they don't have that body of work behind it. You get what I'm saying? Because when you do finally get that exposure that, you know, you hopefully will get one day, you get what I'm saying? It's like, you have that work behind you where it's like, okay, fuck it, I got the attention. Let me drop this. You get what I'm saying? A catalog. So it's just kind of like you got to follow up with shit. And the thing that pisses me off, and I tell people all the time, is like, okay, if you got all the attention right now, why aren't you dropping? They're just milking that wave like for the longest, bro. So that should be irritated.
But I think like the one thing, kind of what you was talking about, how do you navigate that? create longevity in your career is by staying consistent over a long period of time.
Definitely.
Like a lot of artists, they'll get on, podcasts shit. They'll be like, yeah, I've been rapping for a year. You know what I'm saying? You hear that all the time. Yeah, 1 year. I've been rapping for 1 year. You'll never hear this man say that. Like, no, we've really been doing this shit for a long time. Like, this is progression. It's like anything in life. I'm sure you didn't get amazing at videos off the bat in 1 year.
Exactly.
This shit takes time. So it's like, it's the same shit with music for sure. Like, create that longevity. When you get better over time, fans are going to realize you've really been doing this and you dedicate your life to this. Yeah. You're not just here for a moment. Like, I've been doing this my whole life type shit.
Yeah, definitely.
And not to sound so, like, pessimistic, but even going back to that, people...
Before you get there, though, what the fuck is pessimistic? I never heard that word before.
Pessimistic? It's like negative.
Yeah, not to be negative, you know what I'm saying?
Negative Nancy.
I do my thing with words.
I see.
Poet.
But not to be that way, but pretty much even with that catalog, there's people I can name. I'm not gonna name the artist because I'll be down talking to somebody in this sense, but they'll get their moment and they'll make good music after that, and nothing will happen still. Yeah. You guys got to understand, like, making people care is far beyond music at this point. Yeah. It's far beyond music. Like, I was about to go to jail for something like a year or two ago, bro. I tweeted about it. That was my most viral tweet ever, damn near.
Yeah.
Like,
that's not about the music.
You feel me though? Like, you feel me? I got a song that got like 3 million on 2.3 million on fucking YouTube, and then that's the one y'all care. That's what y'all care about.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right,
it's fucked up.
Yeah, it is what it is though.
Yeah, it's crazy. And to talk about like some of the stuff that you be posting, like, how do you feel about like when you see the numbers of how much artists get paid from how much the labels make and shit?
Don't get me started, bro. Don't get me started.
That's how I wanted you on here too.
I'll leave this one out so I don't go off on Spotify.
Nah, bro, we got to talk about it because a lot of people aren't aware, like, how much you're really not making. You might think you're making some cool money on digital distribution, but you're really not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, even on YouTube, bro, like,
YouTube's the worst.
Yeah, YouTube is the worst. That's what I'm saying. Is like they be like, oh, bro, I just got a band off YouTube. Like, bro, they probably made 10 bands and you got a band off of it.
Yeah, well, and you must have got a couple million views type shit. Like, at least one, depending on your AdSense and all that.
Yeah, and like people really don't understand how like bad it is as far as numbers. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, no, and people think like, oh, it's just a stream. Like, what, you want $1 for a stream? But it's like you got to look at the bigger picture. Spotify last year, I think they brought in some like $12 billion, all off of people paying to listen to artist music. They only paid out $5 billion of that to labels. Out of $12 billion for playing artist music, you paid out 5 of that. Yeah, not even half. Yeah. That's terrible. Yeah, and what, you know what I'm saying? Like, you give me something, I'm selling it, and I'm giving you a little chump change. That's fucked up. So.
Yeah, that should be crazy. So imagine like. Okay, another subject. Do you feel like it's better being with a record label, even though they're going to get a bigger chunk of the small chunk that they're already getting, or do you feel like it's better be independent and just get a bigger chunk out of the money?
See, like the record label, going back to making people care, they make people care for you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Making people care is the hardest part of this shit completely. Yeah. So if you're able to, finesse it to where you get whatever deal and you can make people care for how long it is, and by the time you get out that deal they still care, you won. Yeah. So it just depends on how you look at it.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, I just feel like the numbers are just bad, bro. Like
it is hella bad.
Yeah,
not gonna lie to you.
I feel you.
So it's like so many people touch the money before you even touch it, and you're the one that's making all the content.
Yeah.
It's a lot of hands in the pockets.
Yeah, definitely. And do you feel like as an artist, and we talked about this before too, do you feel like as an artist, like your image is important? Like as far as like what you're wearing, the jewelry, like being flashy and all, do you feel like it's really that important? Because I personally feel like it's not.
It depends on what you talk about in your music. If you talk about a whole bunch of braggadocious shit, yeah, you better be some type of fly. Mm-hmm. You feel me? You ain't gotta have the craziest jewels or nothing, but you better be some type of fly. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Don't be talking about your Ferrari and shit. You got a chain that you bought from CVS. You feel me? like
not a CVS chain.
They don't even sell chains.
I ain't heard of that one yet.
You feel me?
Because a lot of people, like, I noticed that even when I shoot videos, like, they care so much about their image, but I'm just like, bro, like, worry about your music more. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, maybe when you're on, maybe you could be more flashy and not, but, like, even then, it's like, Do you really feel like if your image is right, people will take you more serious or pay you more attention?
I'm about to go buy an outfit before our music video right now, my boy. Yeah, I think people care. I think a part of it too, like it depends on what your fans care about you though. Like if they care about how you look, then yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got like I was saying before, if you got a female fan base that care about, you that actually like you, yeah, they care about it. Or like I remember when I was in high school and I used to listen to Wiz, a part of the reason I really rock with Wiz is because of how he dressed. Yeah. It made me want to dress like him all the time. You feel me? So yeah, I definitely think it's important. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. I mean, but that ain't to say that you gotta be flashy with it.
Yeah, it don't have to be expensive.
Yeah.
Type shit. Yeah.
It depends on like what you talk about and what you're trying to brand. That's all it is. Like a good example, we keep name dropping, but Rimble, he wears white shirts in every one of his videos. But you see, all he talks about is a whole bunch of, other type of stuff. He don't talk about, hey, I'm just driving in this Lambo all the time. You feel me? So it just depends on what you talk about.
Yeah. And do you guys, what's your approach when you go to the studio when you're about to make a song? Do you go based off experiences, shit you felt that day? Maybe you fight with your girl. Maybe you got this and that. You didn't. How do you approach a song?
It varies. Like I said, I'm spontaneous, man. Yeah. So, I can just be going there and I could be sad. I'm like, man, put on a ratchet beat, dog. Put on some ratchet.
Most of your music comes from experiences, or do you just try to storytell, or do you just try to make a certain type of song?
It's a mixture of everything. A lot of experiences, a lot of over exaggeration, a lot of fantasizing, a lot of like I said, a lot of real stuff. It's everything. It's like I just want to make good music. That's all I care about. I don't go in there and talk about a whole bunch of stuff I just don't do completely. You feel me? But I just want to make good music. That's all I care about.
And where do you find your motivation to make that music? Do you like listen to other people's music, or do you just try to go like the vibe you're going with?
Another thing was everything, gang. Everything.
I feel like that's the type of artist you getting with Joe. Yeah. It's very versatile. Yeah. In the type of music and the sound of music, all that. So like what gets him to create music is all versatile too. It's all those things. Yeah. Every time.
Yeah. So I always ask people like, what's your money? They be like, I just listen to other people's music, or I do this.
They say that. I just listen to other people. Nah. I mean, I've gotten inspired by somebody else's song, but it didn't inspire me to go make the same song. It inspired me to go make a good song.
Yeah, definitely.
Because people ask for straight up like, let me get that same beat. Yeah. I'm gonna hit up the same producers, and it's like, nah. I feel like there's a difference between like just stealing the inspiration. For sure.
Definitely. Took a little pause.
I'm gonna pour us up a shot too, man.
I'll get a little water shot going.
Yeah, Nate's driving, by the way, so me and Stewy got to take a shot.
Yep. He's off the perks right now.
What? Like little dirt eyes.
All right, so how do you feel like you're getting the recognition you deserve?
He deserves more.
Yeah, I deserve more for sure. But that's the thing. I don't want to sound ungrateful for what I do have.
Good point.
You know what I'm saying? Like I have a solid fan base. That, today, like my bills are paid. You feel me? I have a solid fan base, so I can't be ungrateful for that. But I want to be Lil Durk big. Speaking of Lil Durk, I want to be Drake, man. So no, I don't feel like I'm getting it, but I do love and appreciate the people who do support me.
Yeah, you just got to keep grinding it, because even like them, Durk's been grinding for the longest, bro. Drake's been grinding, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like everyone gets their shot as long as they're staying consistent and just keep going with that body of work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Marathon. It's a marathon. Respect, Nip.
Cheers, man.
Oh, it's still some at the bottom of there.
That was cool.
It's smooth. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Right, let's talk about that blue check.
What's the deal? What's the deal?
Oh,
motherfucker finally came in.
Bro, finally.
Yes.
Finally.
Let's talk about it.
You've been trying to get verified for a minute?
Bro, I feel like I should have been verified like a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago.
Yep.
Yeah, man. That day, bro, I must have seen it. I jumped. I was like, oh, shit. I was like, oh,
call me geeked.
I was like, yo, Nate, refresh my page. I was like, refresh my page.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's dope. Congratulations. Hopefully it opens up a lot of doors for you, man.
Because we felt like that should have been happened back when like the Joe and Benny album was number 2 on iTunes.
Yeah.
We was in between Eminem and Megan Thee Stallion.
Literally.
Number 2, like what? Come on, we talking all these blog posts and all this. We on fucking No Jumper, like all type of shit.
Yeah.
It's like, How has it not happened yet? But Instagram be on some weird shit sometimes, so it's what it is. But it's there now, and that shit is fire as fuck.
That's all that matters.
Shit about to go up.
Makes shit look so much more official.
Man,
go to the page. This shit just looks official.
Come on, man. Joe _Maynor for y'all who don't know. You feel me?
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. And you do a lot of features for people?
What? Yeah, hell yeah. You got the bag. I'm doing it.
How does it work when people want to work with you? Do you just see it as a way to get paid, or do you fuck with their music first, or do you just be like, fuck it, let me just ring?
If you got the bag, I'm doing it. But if it's a nice song, that just makes my day better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when it's a nice song and like people know, like when I work with them, you send me a dope song, I always be like, okay, like we can do this. You know what I'm saying? I make it happen, you know, in a way that works better for everybody. That makes sense. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just about like, you know, but if you got the bag, bottom line. So if y'all seeing this,
DM
you got
Nate.
the bag. You know what I'm saying? DM my
line it up.
Yes, sir. We can line that up, gang.
Yes.
Yeah.
Has there been any songs that you did that you really didn't want to do, as far as feature wise?
We ain't got to talk about that right now. We ain't got to talk about that one, gang. We ain't got to talk about that one. Yeah.
That's how. Is there any artists you would like to work with in the future, or what artists you would like to work with in the future?
Let me see. Me and Blast already got one with Blast again. Drake, obviously. I want to work with Bad Bunny really bad.
Bad Bunny?
Yeah.
Joe Suna?
Yeah, come on.
Yes.
Joe Suna and Bad Bunny,
Hell
man.
fire.
Yeah, I mean, right now, I would say those are the top three people. I mean, Wiz. How can I forget Wiz? Wiz, yeah.
Yeah, just keep grinding. You get there one day for sure.
Oh, yeah. It's coming soon, I feel like. Like it's coming sooner than I'm realizing.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about Joe a little bit. Tell the people, what kind of woman do you like?
Well, I have somebody special. Let me start there. I already have somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Let's just say you didn't have someone special.
Oh my god.
Yo,
Hypothetical. Hypothetical.
Yo, son. Kind of vibes you on right now, Stuart.
Hey, man. The tequila hint, so we trying to trying to see.
I like my special person and how she looking, you know what I'm saying? What her vibes is like. I fuck with her.
Yeah, definitely. Because you know the type of music, you know, you make. You know, sometimes, you know what I'm saying? People have their little, you feel me, sometimes. People just want to ask.
What kind of woman you like, Stewy?
Yeah, Stewy, what's up, man? What kind of woman you like?
I got my special woman, too. So,
Okay,
yeah.
Come on. Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah.
Stewy.
You know what I'm saying?
So that you got a special woman, how do you feel about the Will Smith and Chris Rock situation? Do you feel like, you know, he was defending his woman and whatnot? Do you feel like that was the right thing to do?
Yeah, I would have slapped the shit out of Chris Rock too. But Chris Rock should have fought back. I'm like torn in between. Yeah. I feel like Chris Rock should have been up there squabbling. You feel me? But I don't think, okay, let me put it like this. I feel like Will Smith was just trying to make a statement. I feel like people have been on Will Smith for the last 2 years about this whole entanglement thing. Just a lot of different things that they're saying about Will Smith, and he just had to make a statement. Like,
Had to.
Enough is enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Getting flamed on Twitter every day.
Literally.
It's fucked up. You couldn't take it no more, man.
Couldn't take it no more, yo. Like I said, if I was in Will Smith's shoes, I would have smacked Chris Rock too. But it wasn't even a good enough reason to smack Chris Rock. That's the bad part. So I'm just torn all the way around.
You don't think it should have been an afterwards? Like, I'm gonna meet you in a parking lot?
I need the world to see that I smacked you.
Yeah.
Y'all playing with my name, gang. Like, y'all playing with me. Like, yeah, nah, I was smacking you.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I feel like sometimes, I still in the back of my mind, I feel like it was staged in a way sometimes.
Nah, no way. They wouldn't do some shit like that.
Nah, Chris, that shit hurt Chris.
I don't know.
He wanted to rub his
He was
face.
waiting for her low key.
He wanted to rub his face bad.
He wanted to rub his face.
Wow.
He said, oh, wow. Nah, but I mean, it could be staged. These are great actors we're talking about.
That's what I'm saying. Because the reason I said that too is just because Will's a comedian, Chris is a comedian. Yeah. It's kind of like, you know, you get on people sometimes, but it could have been that he did get fed up with it. Yeah. Or, you know, sometimes people, you know how Hollywood be sometimes. They got to do shit to get attention. Like, people probably weren't watching the awards. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't seen an award show in a minute. Mm-hmm. But it's just like you start be like, okay, let me watch the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way the world is now, you never know.
But Will Smith seems like a troubled man right now.
Yeah.
He seems like I said, that smack was for the world. That Chris Rock just took it, you know what I'm saying? He took it for us because, you know, Pause. Pause all the way. But yeah, Chris Rock took the slap for us. You know, mind you, I don't talk shit about Will Smith, but you know, had to happen.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It's kind of crazy though. I seen the video because you know the internet always find what's in the past. It's a video of him making a joke about somebody on TV that had the same condition as his wife. And he almost said in the same way Chris did. He was like, oh, man, it's just for jokes. Nobody slapped him. Kind of crazy.
But were those people...
Wasn't his wife. If you were only up there for like 5 minutes, why not go ham? For, you know what I'm saying? Bro. Like some crazy shit just happened. Why not pop out? You're not even going to be on stage for another 5 minutes anyways.
Yeah.
Squabble.
Either I'm finna get my ass beat or I'm finna beat the shit out of Will Smith. Either or. Like, somebody getting ass beat. Like I was saying before, and I'm getting my girl to fight Jada. So everybody fighting.
Yes.
Everybody, we all fighting at this point. We might start a riot. You even slap me. Bro, now my kids don't even respect me. I go home, I tell my kid to take out the trash. She say, you nigga, like, come on. Call Will again on your ass.
That was wild. What about the whole Kanye and Pete situation?
Skeet?
You said
that's the name, right?
You said Skeet?
Pete.
Oh, it's Pete. Oh, I thought that was his new nickname.
Oh, man. Definitely think Kanye is wilding, right? But don't text me laying in bed with my wife. Ever.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
don't do that.
That's so out of pocket.
Yeah, I'm at your house.
Like,
I'm at your house.
What? For the whole world to see and all type of shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's how social media is nowadays, bro. People just do shit to get attention. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think that was only for attention? Or he really mad at him? Like, he really wanted to get back at him?
Both. But, I mean, Kanye just started more being public about it. You know, like, if it was, you know, it probably is real, but it just kind of like a lot of that could be handled behind the scenes.
Little album rollout.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, Down to 2 and all this. Every time he's about to do some shit, you see Kanye doing some Kanye
pipe
shit.
Up. Yeah, he always.
Well, that's the thing. Kanye posted it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Kanye posted it, gang. So, I mean, that's the thing, though. It's like, don't text me in bed with your wife, bro. Send me a picture. Bro, oh, my God, bro. I don't even know what I would do, fam.
And you got kids with her and everything.
Guess who's going to jail tonight? like what?
Yeah, that shit wild, bro. Crazy world.
It is. We are living in a crazy fucking world. I'm not going to lie. Should be happening every day. I'm just like, what? That's my first thought, like, what? Yeah. Every time. Wild shit left and right.
Hell yeah. How do you guys feel about the new Plan C that came out?
I'm looking forward to it. I'll let you know right now. I'm looking forward to it, man. It's you know, we just need options for the ladies, man, because I feel like if you ever had a woman that had been on that shit, any type of birth control, whatever, if it's the, you know, they got hella different kinds. They be going through it with all of them. None of them is smooth. They be getting depressed. They be having all types of, like, you know, issues with, you know what I'm saying, all that. It's bad. All of them is bad. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying, if we got vasectomies, but it's like, I don't want to go to the doctor to get my shit cut. Like, nah, man, that's not it. I'm sorry, I can't do all that. We get a little pill, that's not bad. You know what I'm saying? I might be moody, you know? But it's like, hey, we got to take one for the team. They've been dealing with this shit for how long now? Come on, it's time for us to step up. You feel me?
I respect your opinion. I mean, I ain't pulled out in a minute, so this don't change nothing for me.
Crazy.
Yeah,
I feel like that's just going to be a funny-ass conversation. Just be over there stressing.
Are you on a pill?
Yeah.
I'm off that Plan C right now.
Is it really called Plan C?
Yeah.
It's got to be.
That's hilarious.
I hope so.
They said they tried it on mice or animals or whatever, but they're going to start doing human trials soon, so it might be out soon.
That's fucking hilarious.
Right next to the blue rhinos and shit.
Fuck, not at the gas station. Not the ruse.
Hey, man, I'll talk about the rules on the podcast, man. You know what I'm saying? You got
to...
I'm looking forward to it, man. I'll keep it real with you. It's going to be great.
And you guys are staying in LA right now, right?
Yep.
How do you guys feel about the whole LA scenery right now? Because it's getting a little crazy. Like the whole robberies going on, you know, a lot of shootings, a lot of all this crazy shit going on.
We stay out the way.
Yeah.
We stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? We stay out the way. LA gonna be LA. You feel me? It's always been like this, gangs and shit. So
I feel like it's been getting worse. Like, or maybe it's just been more public lately too.
Yeah.
EDD ran out.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
You can see people starting to do stuff like to get back to that status. Yeah. I feel like.
Do you feel like it might be a trend at the moment because people were like up around EDD and them COVID checks and all that, PPP loans, and then out of nowhere, their lifestyle changed.
They're trying to upkeep the lifestyle to other people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you do some dumb shit like rob fucking Louis or something.
Because even out here, it's been crazy, but I'm just like, I feel like people are seeing shit and then, all right, let me do that too. Let me do that. Let me start looting. Let me start robbing people. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
always been happening, though. I feel like if you was going to get compelled to do it just off of watching other people do it, you would be doing it anyways. I think it's for sure like the lifestyle change after having all that money coming in. I think it's that for sure. But it is hella public, though, for sure. I follow a couple pages on Instagram that's like posting shit going on every day, multiple times a day, and it's like all types of robberies on people. They be stalking cars on Melrose. It'll be people in the car. It'll be like a little Nissan, little whatever, Honda. 4 people in the car. They'll be driving up and down Melrose looking for expensive cars, and they'll basically stalk them. And then when they see the person coming or leaving from the whip, they'll all just drive up next to it, pull out, get them, dip. They might take the whip or just take whatever they got on them type shit. But it's like they really driving up and down Melrose, stalking like foreign cars and shit for sure.
Hey man, just stay dangerous out here, bro. That's all I gotta say. Stay dangerous, bro.
Stay out the way, stay tucked off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And just go outside when you gotta handle business.
Literally.
Keep that thing on you.
Yeah. Stay dangerous.
Yeah. All right. So to wrap it up real quick, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In that conversation we just talked about, Drake, Lil Durk shit conversation. Yeah. No doubt in my mind. Not a inch of doubt in my mind.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I've done nothing but move in perpetual motion my whole career. You know what I'm saying? I just heard a Big Sean song today. He said that.
You've been waiting to say that.
But nah. But for real, I do see myself there. You know, so I've done nothing but continue to grow. Long as we stay creative, stay consistent. You know what I'm saying? I think the sky's the limit.
It's guaranteed, low key.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, definitely. And you never know. You just gotta keep grinding. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
People have their moments, not even moments. People have that opportunity to get there. So stay consistent, keep flooding their ass, and we're gonna see you there for sure.
Off the dribble.
You're gonna see a Joe Maynor featuring Lil Durk, shot by Stewy Films in a year or two.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying, because niggas don't know, man. I'm not going to no other videographers. I can't even talk no more. Videographers for my whole career, man. It's my guy. You feel me? So
Locked in.
Working for sure.
El Barrio.
This the team right here. You feel me? So El Barrio Records.
But yeah, appreciate you for sliding through for sure.
Of course, gang.
Have everybody slap that GLS.
Yes.
Nothing but success for you too. You know what I'm saying? Gotta make Bakersfield proud.
Thank you.
Always.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just tell everybody where they could find you, where they could reach you for a feature and all that.
Okay. Follow me on Instagram at Joe_Maynor. Twitter, Joe Maynor HR. You know what I'm saying? If you want to look at like all my music, just type in Joe Maynor anywhere. You know what I'm saying? You'll find me. And you know what I'm saying? If you want to lock in a feature, hit up Nate. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Hit my guy. You know what I'm saying? Prices may vary. So you know what I'm saying? We can go about it like that.
Oh yeah. Tell them where we need some recording, some mixing or mastering.
Oh yeah, man. My Instagram is at AYE_Nate_. Yeah, man. Recording studio. You know what I'm saying? Mixing, mastering, all that. Get at me. Joe Maynor features. Tap in.
Yeah, and also April 16th. If you're seeing this before April 16th, get your tickets. It's gonna be a sellout event. You know what I'm saying? But I just want people to be, because every time I do a show and they sell out, people get mad at me like I did something wrong. It's gonna sell out. Just get your tickets and don't get mad at me. Come on, gang. Like, you know what I'm saying? Slide through, have a good time. I appreciate y'all, man. And thank you for having me, Stu.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Threw the boys up 100 points today.
Come on, yeah.
But yeah, we signing out.
Yes, sir.